Hey everyone, Adventures in Metals back. Full update on my copper crystal growing. And so I have this last anode, which is new since I didn't give an update about that. So that one's all pretty much worn down to the nub, as it were. So I'm deciding to take these out, and as you can see, they're a little bit on the red side. I shut the power off over here, and those have been sitting in the copper sulfate without anything going on, so that was probably why there's some dark spots on there. They're not quite as pretty, but I won't let that happen again. So what I'm doing now is taking these over here. I got a little bit of clean water there. I'm just gonna let those rinse out. Then I'm going to take that solution, dump it in here, and then I'm going to filter out, put it through a coffee filter. That should probably be sufficient, huh? Whoop. Got one little break off. That's alright. Let's take a look at that guy. It's pretty neat. It's got a lot of weight. Feels nice in your hand. It's not much different than holding a piece of silver bullion in your hand. Put all these together, I probably got I don't know, it's probably about a pound of pure copper there. Alright, so how am I doing this? I'm going to try and pour off and leave as much of the stuff at the bottom of there as possible. It's hard to see in there. Try and get a better angle of the light. And this is not easy to pour out of this bowl, so that was a tactical error on my part.
What are you doing?
I'm filtering out the
Like, I'm making coffee, bitch! I film it all now. Filtering out the sludge or mudge?
Yep. Look at that. Sludge.
It's getting cloudy.
Yeah.
Dropping a turd in the spring water.
Oh. Can't see. Oh, I'm gonna have some spillage. Spillage in the village.
What's in there?
It's because I was using like copper piping.
Oh.
As soon some of it, as it dissolved, as soon as it falls off, it starts dissolving, and then it breaks off the rest of the pipe, and there's no more electrical charge, so it's not carrying a charge on it, so it just breaks off, and yeah.
Copper debris.
Copper debris, yeah. Move that around there so there's more light. Whoop. Wow, the copper that was in there still had a bit of weight to it, as you hear by the thud. I should probably use some distilled water for this, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that does look pretty clean, doesn't it? I just find dissolved copper or dissolved metal salts, the ones that I've seen, they just look so pretty, don't they? That blue color is so blue. The gold is really cool too, and I especially like the red of platinum salts. Get in there. Sasufi, I'll let that filter out, and then I'll start with the other pour off over here. But you hardly need to see that. Okay, so I got the last of the first pour off filtering, and show you what I got in the first filter. Starting to turn that typical copper green color. So yeah, I'll just throw that in the crucible once I get the foundry project up and running, and melt that down in with the rest, another piece of scrap copper. But eventually, once the sludge is a little more copper free, I'm going to extract any precious metals, usually silver, that's left in there. So that's the plan with that. And so for now, once I get this all filtered out and everything back in there, I'm going to kind of shut down this experiment for now until I get the foundry up and running. Alright, thanks. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.